What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dermy Wormy. I'm coming at you with another video, and today we're actually talking about the Doctor Who. Oh, that's right, we keep talking about Doctor Who. This is one of the last Doctor Who videos that we will be doing here for a while, and it's so bittersweet in the sense that the season's over. It was a tragedy. It was one of the worst things I have ever seen, but this video, I'm going to be positing to everybody that they are 100% making up numbers right now, because the revelation of what we saw last week with some of the numbers that were coming out is total bullcrap. But we come over here to Rotten Tomatoes and we see that this season, even at the end of it all, is sitting at a 27% over on Rotten Tomatoes. After the last episode came out, this began circling all over Twitter again. This interview that came out in regards to Eccleston saying what it would take him to come back to Doctor Who, and this is what he said.
Sack Russell T Davies, sack Jane Tranter, sack Phil Collinson, sack Julie Gardner, and I'll come back. So can you arrange that?
Now, why were people circling this around? Oh, because at the end of the day, all the Empire of Dead was a massive nothing burger filled with mystery box storytelling that does not entertain audiences, that does not help your story out anyway. And the biggest reveal of the entire series, who is Ruby's mother, ended up being just an ordinary person. And that doesn't even answer why the heck does it snow every single time Ruby goes out and starts thinking about her mom. Why does all this magical stuff happen? Don't know. You have Sutek riding on the back of the TARDIS throughout how many different billions of years, but yet surviving every interaction with the TARDIS basically getting destroyed, shrunk, or hurt in any way, shape, or form. Oh, he's still perfectly fine and connected, and ignoring the fact that the TARDIS got duplicated at the end of the 60th episode. Oh, that's perfectly fine, but you have all these stories culminating in a pile of dog crap that even people like Mr. TARDIS, who's one of the biggest Doctor Who shills out there, who has reacted to every episode, he got to go see the final episode in theaters. There was only like 12 to 13 people in the theater, and this is what he had to say. And I love this. Go check out Mr. TARDIS, by the way, but his first video out of the theater, this is what he said.
So, I just got out of the cinema after watching Doctor Who The Legend of Ruby Sunday and Doctor Who Empire of Death at an Odeon cinema. It was the first time I've been to the cinema to watch Doctor Who, revived series Doctor Who at least, since the Day of the Doctor.
Day of the Doctor's a good one. I have to just break it up a little bit due to copyright just to make sure. Go check out his full video. I'm only playing a little bit of this because this is one of the biggest Doctor Who shills right now, and this is what he had to say.
About 10 and a half years ago. So it was a fun experience. It was the screening was about 3/4 full. I went in there with Dan and Billy from the 5 Who fans. The good spirits going in, and I don't think that there were good spirits going out of the screenings there.
Yeah, because they hated it. They were looking forward to it. These are some of the people that were hyping up this entire season, saying how good and amazing it is. And after they saw it, they're like, no. So and you have to remember, okay, this got aired at theaters over in the UK. How to watch Doctor Who season 14 finale in cinemas. It was being aired. Okay, all the shills went to go see it. It was a nightmare, their situation, to go see it, because halfway through the entire showing, they ended up shutting down concession stands, and there was a bunch of people actually walking out because it was such a monumental disaster for Doctor Who. But so when we come over here to the actual ratings and we see the overnight ratings, I call bull crap, especially when it comes to Rogue and those consolidated viewership numbers. Those numbers didn't come out for an entire week. Consolidated viewership didn't come out until Saturday of just the other day. I do this on Sunday, so yesterday for me, that's when those numbers came out. And there was no holidays last week over in the UK. There was no special event going on in the UK last week. So why the heck did it take a week to come out? Oh, because they were bumping the numbers. They were pushing the numbers. They were increasing the numbers. They were trying to get those numbers to be higher than they were before. So then, when you already seen them do this at least this time this season, when we get a 2.25 million, I gotta say bullcrap. Because I'm willing to bet that 2.25 million should probably be more about maybe a 2.05 million is probably the more correct actual viewership number. And they're adding on that extra 200,000 because it was aired in theaters. I'm willing to bet you money that people saw this in theaters. They took those numbers to what was seen in theaters and decided to add that to the actual viewership data itself. There's no way in heck you see a consistent downtrend of these numbers and then immediately get to that final season. It's like, nope, back up immediately. Everybody's talking about it. Great viewership. But okay, so let's say that happened. Okay, let's say you have all this viewership. The discussion around what happened there was not positive. It has been immensely negative. It has been some of the worst discussion for Doctor Who ever. Your season finale has some of the biggest shills coming out here going like, this was bad. This was awful. People have defended this entire season saying, this is horrible. I saw one tweet that said that both Boom and the Rogue episode were the best episodes this entire season, and they were both not made by RTD. I'll say they were both some of the worst episodes this season. I think Boom maybe was a little bit better, but yeah, it wasn't made by RTD. Because every episode that was made by RTD was a disaster. RTD destroyed Doctor Who. He was supposed to bring it all back, and now we have stans and fans alike coming out here saying it was bad. You come over here to this particular interview that came out right afterwards, in which he talks about why he was doing mysteries this entire time, why he was discussing mysteries, even though the big mystery, the big reveal was nothing. This is why he did it.
What?
Well, the fans are definitely picking up on it already, which is interesting.
They're starting to. It's also a lot of people not noticing.
Yeah.
They're all excited by Anita Dobson, because at the same time there's a sleight of hand with Anita Dobson being overtly mysterious.
Never seen a TARDIS before.
And it's annoying. Mrs. Flood is annoying. She's one of the worst people in the entire show, and I don't want to know. I just want to know what the mystery around her is, so that we could tell you how stupid it is. That's the only reason. That's the only thing he has going for you is the mystery box storytelling, which isn't actually entertaining. It is actually really bad.
It's very much kind of internet age storytelling where...
And was that deliberate?
Yes, you just hope it'll generate content.
It's internet age storytelling. You just hope it generates content and it gets people talking the entire time. That's the only reason he's doing this. So when he does an entire story about oh my God, who's Ruby's mom? Oh my God, who's Ruby's mom? Oh my God, we're going to make you guys think Ruby's mom's very important. She's wonderful. You know, we're telling you she's very important. And then it just turns out to be an ordinary individual. And the answer to everything is no, she was just ordinary the entire time. You guys thought she was spectacular, so wonderful. And this person that would actually be, you know, important to everything. You guys thought that. You guys were the stupid ones. But no, you told us that it was important. You told us that we had to think she was important. You told us that this whole story was important around here, and it turned out to be nothing. That's called mystery box storytelling. It's not creative. It's not wonderful. And take a look at Jar Jar Abrams and how he has been viewed right now with his entire style of mystery box storytelling. Take a look at the Star Wars sequels. Mystery box storytelling up the wazoo. What were the answers? Oh, a bunch of bull crap, a bunch of things that didn't even matter. And by the end of it, Dr. Star Wars right now, Star Wars is dead. Oh, but a dead franchise in the form of Doctor Who decided, you know what sounds like a good idea? Let's go out there and start doing mystery box storytelling, because that's what Star Wars did. How's Star Wars doing? It was the dumbest thing ever. It was the dumbest decision ever. This is Russell T Davies proving that he was dumb. This is Russell T Davies proving that he did not know what to do, and that Eccleston's right when it says he needs to get sacked. But that's not all we have here. I also have this from That Park Place. Doctor Who showrunner Russell T Davies admits the topics he writes about are being a gay man or being a queer person, because that's all he can do. Mysteries box storytelling, stories all about how he's gay and queer and ideology. That's all that matters. That's the only thing that actually propels him in his career, and the things that he actually wants to write and discuss is this mystery box style storytelling that audiences have rejected, that audiences don't like. Your shills are turning on you. The people that are out there to say, oh my God, yes, they don't even like what you did. They hate this. The biggest one, Mr. TARDIS, says this was garbage. People, this started circulating, going viral again. This is garbage. Sack them. They're horrible. When you have this going around and people, yeah, you have a few stands go like, oh my God, yes. Guess what? This tells everybody that he didn't even really care what the story was. He just did a big mystery that ended up being nothing because of mystery box storytelling, which isn't compelling, which isn't interesting. It just generates clicks, but it didn't even generate clicks, guys. You might have had decent viewership here, not the lowest in the entire series history, but you lost a lot of people from the start, and from 73 yards, you lost almost... I'd say you lost about 400,000 people in between those two episodes, so that's not good. But on top of that, we come over here to Samba TV. I don't see Doctor Who on Samba TV streaming. The Acolyte's still there. Nothing else is. Nielsen top 10s. Bridgerton all the way at the top. At the bottom, NCIS. So let's go over to originals. Bridgerton at the top, all the way at the bottom, under the bridge. I don't see any Doctor Who going on, and this is from May 20th to May 26th. Doctor Who was airing at the time. Let's check out Acquired. Yeah, no. So nobody was actually watching Doctor Who. Nobody was actually engaging with Doctor Who. You put it in the theaters just to bump up your final numbers, and nobody likes what they saw. Nobody's enjoying what they saw. And people are considering Russell T Davies to be the biggest hack of them all. And I'm right there with them. And now it makes me wonder, did Russell T Davies actually do those great episodes in the past? Or did he have assistants the entire time? Is he a great showrunner? Probably. Is he a great writer? More than likely not. More than likely he had a lot of help. He probably did have Moffat's help writing this entire series. He probably did have Moffat doing all the best work during RTD's run. And probably Moffat looked over all this stuff. Because now people are looking at this, seeing Russell T Davies back at it, and they're like, what the heck did we have here? Was it a fluke back then? Or is this him just showing that he no longer has his touch? Because that's the important things that we're seeing here. Audiences are done. Apathy is set in. They decided to use freaking movie theater numbers to help boost their actual overnight numbers. They held back consolidated numbers for a week and not showed them to anybody because they know it's dead. They know nobody's watching this. They know it's not trending. It's not getting anywhere. And it's just a pile of garbage that people are no longer even wanting to participate in. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. Let me get your guys' thoughts on all this down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for every time I put out a new video go live. And I'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.